it's a lot more cost on us, along with a lot of other things that are a lot more cost right now.
The makers of the new Star Wars film have released another teaser clip, this time on Instagram.
The promo for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, was posted on the movie's official account. The caption below simply says,
"There has been an awakening."
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
just need a little bit of work, get it a little deeper, and you've nailed it.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be calling me up for a role yet.
A lot of people are very excited about that film. They're giving a little bit of snippets here and there, aren't they? Let's see, time now is 13 minutes past 7. The weather with Carol coming up in a few minutes' time.
Now, the goth culture, with its emphasis on black clothes, heavy makeup and sometimes gloomy music, has been attracting teenagers for years.
But a study in Lancet Psychiatry Journal suggests that young people who identify as goths may be at increased risk of depression and self-harm.
To talk more about this, we have the research author, Dr. Lucy. Well, it's time now to get the weather with Carol. Carol, how are your legs feeling at the moment? Because you've just started training, haven't you?
That's right, we did a group rehearsal.
Well, go and rest your legs. I think we're going to go and, we're going to see the shots of you later in your training session, which I'm sure you'll love. I can't wait to see them.
The next one I'll be doing, I'll be sitting in a chair.
Oh, bless you. No, I'm sure you're doing a grand job. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Carol. 7:22 the time now. A lot can change in just a week on the financial markets, and Ben's at the London Stock Exchange for us this morning. Morning to you, Ben.
Yeah, morning to both. Lots of...
It's 7:42. Now, they're pink, juicy and increasingly popular, but are rare burgers safe to eat? The long-standing advice from the food standards be cooked through until steaming with no pink meat left.
Now, the FSA is proposing new guidelines that would allow restaurants to serve rare burgers if they can prove they've sourced and checked their meat safely. So, how do you like your burgers?
Come to you first of all, just on, just flesh this out for us, excuse the pun, but just in terms of, this is just about burgers we're talking about here. What difference would it make when someone orders a burger in a restaurant?
Well, Steph has the details.
Yes, this is a crisis which is escalating. Thousands of migrants attempt to reach the shores of Europe each year, with many making a perilous journey across the Mediterranean. So far this year, more than 1,800 migrants have died making that crossing. That's a 20-fold increase compared to the same period last year. They're travelling from the Middle East, from sub-Saharan regions and West Africa. We start our journey on the Greek island of Lesbos, where around 2,000 migrants are arriving every day. Chris Buckler is there for us. Chris, this is an island at breaking point, isn't it? Was that a wiggling or a wriggling front?
It's waving as well, Steph. It's doing it all.
Is
basically, yeah, it is wriggling and it is wiggling, because it's literally doing that, which is what gives us the headache, because then we don't know how far north it's going to go, because you might be in that point of the wiggle or that point of the wiggle, if you see what I mean.
Brilliant. I noticed your rhythm in your hand movement there. Have you been getting a bit of practice?
There was no rhythm at all. My hands are as good as my feet.
Oh, we know they're good. Thanks very much, Carol.
So the weather wriggling, the markets fluctuating.
Yep, it's been a volatile week, hasn't it? Well, we're going to find out from Ben now exactly what's been going on across the markets. I started the week talking about the turmoil, about billions of pounds being wiped off the top companies, but now things have changed.
Yeah, they have, and welcome to...
The book is about a bit as well, the kind of thank yous, because you talk about your wife very fondly in it as well, Dorney.
Yes, my Dorney.
Not looking particularly appealing when you're playing the violin. I feel a bit loath now to say, do you mind playing a bit? But you said you would. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm going to play a little snippet from the Four Seasons of...
As well, that Nicola's tour begins in the middle of September.
Yes, that's all from us on Breakfast this morning. Now on BBC One, we're heading over to Dorset for the final time as Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall celebrates the UK's marine life. It's time for Big Blue UK. Have a lovely day.
It's the final...